Alright, welcome back to episode 3 of Legendary Encounters Aliens, where we are facing the third objective, and it is called a perfect organism. The objective is to kill the perfect organism. So the event is, it's hunting us. Move the leftmost enemy or hidden card to the complex, from the complex to the combat zone. Not too terrible, but I don't think we really want any more aliens in the combat zone at this stage. But I was thinking we were doing okay, but I'm starting to have doubts now. Some of my card draws, I don't know if I have nearly enough combat in my decks to clear out some of this combat zone area and prevent some of these other ones from coming in. So, but we're gonna give it a shot. So, win or lose, this is how the game goes. It's not an easy game by any stretch. I probably could have made some better choices early on, but whatever. We left off on the medic's turn. He had 4 less cards due to he was forced to discard 2 randoms at the end of his last turn. But he's sitting on 2 wounds, so he's got 8 health left. The gunner is sitting on 4 wounds with 7 health left. So let's start up with the hive phase. So we're moving in some more aliens to the combat zone. Now we've got 3 in the combat zone. I know it looks full, but based on the rule book, there is no limit to how many aliens can come into the combat zone. So we can fill that to our heart's content, as long as we can survive the wounds they dish out, which I don't think is gonna have us lasting more than a few rounds with that many aliens in the zone. So let's see what we got to play with here. All right, so not bad for 4 cards, but not tremendous. We got a total of 4 combat, no combos we can pull off. At least it's enough to kill the skittering xenomorph and get him out of the combat zone. So we only have to take 2 wounds. One recruit's not going to do anything. So that's really all the medic can do. Draw up our 6 for next turn and dish out 2 wounds. So first wound draw. At the start of your turn, discard this and all of the USCM characters in your hand. So that would be the sergeant, the specialist, and the grunt. So none of our main characters, but well, I'll leave this up here so that I know to do that first move. Second wound is a flesh wound, one wound. So he's got 3 damage now, down to 7 health. Not terrible. Alright, back to the gunner. Let's hope the gunner can do something. Alright, we're bringing down the airlock. We have a xenomorph lancetail. Strikes from enemies can't be avoided when he's in the combat zone. I think, like this card, for example, You Are My Lucky Star, that one has the ability to avoid the next strike that you would draw this turn. But with him there, we can't avoid those. So we want to get rid of him pretty quickly. All of these are going to take me 7 combat minimum to kill. And I haven't been drawing combat well, and I certainly didn't draw it this round. Alright, so we'll start with the quarantine procedure. Look at the top card of his deck. Kill it if we want. I don't want to kill another quarantine. That's not a bad card. So we'll use that for 2 combat. We'll scan the med lab, and we get a noxious xenomorph. Reveal. Players have -1 health this turn. So he's a cap at 10, 9, 8, 7. He's got 6 health. 9, 8, 7, 6 health. So we're okay. It didn't kill us. 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. And we'll take the Expert Navigator, which has a combo to draw a card and 2 combat. So it's not a bad card. Draw up 6. I think that was 6 in the pool. Alright, 6. Take 3 wounds this time. Ugh. First wound. Strike for 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. The next player draws a strike. So medic's going to take 1 for 1. And then 1 more for the gunner and a 1. So he's up to 9 damage now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. down to a minimum of 10, so he's still alive this turn. He's got one damage left before he dies, but he survived. Alright, I think this is going to end pretty sour. Broken morale will resolve now, so we'll discard that, and we'll discard any USCM cards. So we have 2 of them, so we'll discard those. And we will bring a 4th enemy down into the combat zone. Slide these guys over. And see what the gunner can do. The medic, rather. Alright, so the medic drew his Heal a Strike, so we're going to go right away and kill this 3. And hope that we can last a little bit longer with that. And we get to draw a card, which is a Sergeant, which is exactly what we didn't need. Now we have a Coordinate for 2 damage, so we can only do 2 damage this round. But we can use First Aid to heal another strike, so let's heal his other 2. You have your orders. We can look at the top 2 and then bury one. We're going to bury this recruit card because we need combat. And another 2. So we're going to have 6 recruit, and we're going to take... We'll take You're My Lucky Star. This is a good one. So we'll recruit with that. We had 2 combat, so we're going to scan. And yet another nasty. That goes away. I won't even shuffle yet. Let's see if we're going to draw 4 wounds. 1, 2. Well, let's draw 1 at a time. So 2 wounds can't be healed. 2 wounds. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Wow, that would have killed him. So he gets to live to see another day. So let's shuffle these up and go to the gunner. Oh man, we really need to start killing these things. I think we're on the road to failure here. So this could end up being a really short episode, but hey, that's the way it goes, right? You get to see at least how the game plays out, and how you lose. So always good to learn how you lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least you'll also be able to avoid some of the mistakes that I've made throughout this playthrough. All right, now we're getting 5. We have 5 aliens in the combat zone. Now, if we can't kill most of these, then we're done. All right, so let's start with the quarantine procedure and look and see what we have here. And we're not going to kill that, but we're going to use Jonesy to heal a flesh wound. We'll take it off the medic. And we get to draw a card. The card is Let's Rock. Good pick. So let's use that, and we will draw another card. Alright, we get teams of 3. So we will start playing more combat here, best we can. So we'll play Repair the Ship for 2 more, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with teams of 3, and we get to look at the top card of the barracks and gain it or put it at the bottom. It's First Aid, we'll put that on the bottom. And we have... Jonesy had the survival tag, so we're going to play You May Heal a Strike from Any Player as well. And we're going to take this one from this 2 from the medic, Deep Gash. And we have 1 more combat, 1 more recruit. So we're going to have 3 recruit this round. And I guess I'll take Motion Detector with my recruit. So we'll discard that. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. So we'll kill the 4. That leaves us with 5. We'll scan this for 6, 7, and we have 2 left. Let's see if we have any in this pile that we can coordinate with. And we don't. We only have recruit. That's not going to help us. 2 combat left. Alright, well, that's not going to do it. So he's going to take another 4 wounds. This might kill him. 1 and draw another strike. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's dead. He drew enough to die. So I won't have to reshuffle him. Over to the medic. Let's see how he fares here. Three combat. So he'll scan, because that's all he can do. I mean, I've got nothing else here. Another alien. 5 recruit. I'll recruit this guy. And I'm going to draw 5 wounds. It's 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and draw another strike. 10, 11, 12. Medic's dead. So we made it to the 3rd objective, but we failed miserably. And not unexpected. I definitely took too many sergeant cards, so my deck was really polluted with recruit. And I think early on the high round of high cost characters killed me because I couldn't recruit. I probably should have tried to play coordinate on the sergeant more, because that would have at least let me buy some of those characters that I was only 1 recruit point short of. So, but anyway, so that's Legendary Encounters Alien. I've only played this scenario, so there's 3 more. I've played this scenario a number of times. I have beaten it, but I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun, and it's different every time. Especially because you seed it with those drone deck cards, and they put in facehuggers, they put in event cards, they put in all sorts of stuff. Aliens that aren't in the scenarios. So you see a lot of weird things come in, and I guess strategy would be to try to build your decks, themed off of certain crew skills. You don't have to worry about the ship crew, because until you start really randomizing the different scenario crew characters, you're not going to run into any instances where you don't have those specific crews unless they're your starter cards or your sergeants. But that pretty much sums it up. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't own this game, you probably should consider getting it if you like this type of thematic deck builder. Similar to Legendary, but I think it follows more of a scripted scenario. The theme really ties in well, at least for this first scenario, and I can only imagine the other ones are pretty exciting as well. I think the Aliens one, the next one, will probably be one of my favorites, considering it was my favorite movie. So I look forward to playing that one. But again, hope you enjoy, and see you next time.